Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to this video. My name is Liaquat Zaman. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. This is my YouTube channel, Roots of Knowledge. If you guys like the videos that I make, or if you guys are first time listeners to this channel, please check out the videos that I make and share them with others. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button. All of these things help my channel to grow so that other people can benefit from all the videos that I make. This series is dedicated to helping you guys to understand the Arabic language, and this is more specifically fine-tuned so that you guys can understand Arabic poetry as well. So hopefully, inshallah, by the end of this whole series that I'm trying to do, I would have covered the entire diwan of Sayyidina Ali radiallahu ta'ala anhu, inshallah, and then I can move on to another diwan. Diwan basically is a collection of poems by someone, and hopefully, inshallah, you guys are going to benefit. Without any delay, today's poem is a short poem that I've selected. Here it goes. اغتنم ركعتين زلفى إلى الله إذا كنت فارغا مستريحا وإذا ما هممت بالقول في الباطل فاجعل مكانه التسبيحا. He says اغتنم. اغتنم يغتنم اغتناما is from the root word غين نون ميم, which actually means war booty, something which you benefit from, something which you take istifada, benefit from. And in Arabic language, bab ifti'al, if you put it in this and you say اغتنم يغتنم اغتنام, then it actually means you are taking benefit from something. This word is also used for goats and sheep. You call them ghanam as well. And there's many other usages of this word you can find in Arabic dictionaries. I won't be going through that, but I just want to mention to you, there is a hadith where the Prophet ﷺ, he says, اغتنم خمسا قبل خمس. If you guys know that hadith, if you can find the hadith, put it in the comments below. So اغتنم means take benefit. Rak'ataini, it means 2 rak'ats. So rak'ah, as you guys know, salat consists of recitation of Quran. It consists of standing and ruku and sajda. Each set of these, each unit is called a rak'ah. So for example, in Fajr prayer, we pray the 2 rak'ats of fard. And in Dhuhr, you pray 4. So Arabs, when they say, I went to pray rak'atain, 2 rak'ats, that means I went to pray salat, right? So I prayed salat. So اغتنم ركعتين, pray, take benefit from 2 rak'ats, take benefit in 2 rak'ats. Zulfa ilallah, zulfa, that brings you closer to Allah. So zulfa is from the root letters za, lam and fa. So what does this actually mean in the Arabic language? It has the meaning of qareeb, qurba, something that brings you close to something else. This word has been used in the Quran several times. If you guys know where it is in the Quran or how it's used in the Quran, put it in the comments below. I'll give you one example. وَأُزْلِفَتِ الْجَنَّةُ لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. أُزْلِفَتِ الْجَنَّةِ. Jannah will be brought close for the people of taqwa. May Allah make us of them. So zulfa actually means to bring you closer. Ilallah. Ilallah, to Allah. So to Allah. اغتنم ركعتين, meaning Ali radiallahu anhu is saying that take benefit from 2 rakats that will bring you closer to Allah, zulfa, in order for you to get closer to Allah. إذا كنت فارغا مستريحا. إذا كنت, when you are فارغا. فارغ, it means to be emptied out. فرغ يفرغ. Alright, so فرغ, it means to be emptied. In the Quran, this word is used as well. If you guys know where it's used, put in the comments. Actually, I'll tell you a place that it's used in the Quran. وَأَصْبَحَ فُؤَادُ أُمِّ مُوسَى فَارِغًا. And the heart of the mother of Musa became farigh, became empty. And the reason the scholars say that Musa alayhi salam's mother's heart is being mentioned as being empty is because it could be the emptiness is there because she is so confused about what to do next. She's put her child into a basket. She's put the basket into the river. It's going to go now, doesn't know what's going to happen. Is the baby going to die? Is someone going to find it and take it? So her heart now is empty, meaning she's thinking of all sorts of bad things that can possibly happen. And the other meaning of fadiq here could possibly be that this is because her heart has now become empty of all fear. So subhanAllah, sometimes in the Quran, a word is used and that word can actually have 2 or more meanings. And all of them can work nicely with each other, complementing each other. Anyway, let's go back to this then. So, إِذَا كُنْتَ فَارِغًا. Farigh means empty, right? I remember once when someone said, when I finish madrasa, I'm going to be farigh. It's like a word they say in Urdu. I'm going to become farigh. And someone replied and said that, what do you mean by farigh? Do you mean that you're going to be empty? What's the whole point of studying all these years when you're going to be empty? It's just in Urdu it's used in a different way, and Arabic is used in a different way. So farighan, إذا كنت farighan, when you are free, meaning when you are free of any business or anything to tend to, any of your commitments, you're free, you've got time. إذا كنت farighan, all right. مستريحا, استراح يستريح استراحة. This is from the word raha. So raha, it means rest, relaxation. In fact, the palm of the hands are also called the raha of the hand as well. Raha yaruhu, right, means to go back and forth as well. And it also is a word that's used for evening as well. Rawha, yeah, ghadwa and rawha. Like you probably heard this hadith that لَغَدْوَةٌ فِي سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ أو rawha خَيْرٌ مِنَ الدُّنْيَا وَمَا فِيهَا. So this rawha actually comes from the meaning of the relax, because by the evening time you feel more relaxed, you're going back home. Mustarih is from the word istaraha yastarihu. It means to find relaxation, to find rest. So you say, for example, ana mustarih, I am relaxed, I am calm, relaxed. Istarahtu, or whatever word you want to use. So if you know in the Quran as well where this word or any of its derivatives can be found, then put it in the comments below. إِذَا كُنْتَمْ فَارِغًا مُسْتَرِيحًا, when you are free of any of your chores and commitments, مُسْتَرِيحًا, relaxing. So when you've got nothing to do, then what should you do? اغتنم ركعة, go and pray 2 rakats. Do your wudu, pray 2 rakats. Those 2 rakats will bring you closer to Allah. وَإِذَا مَا هَمَمْتَ بِالْقَوْلِ, إِذَا مَا هَمَمْتَ, this ma over here actually does not mean what, or doesn't mean negating. It's actually ma here has come for zaida. We call this, it's extra in the sentence just to make the sentence flow. Either, so we're not going to translate this ma. We're going to say إِذَا هَمَمْتَ, when you intend. So hamma yahummu is a degree of intention. So when you first want to intend something, the first levels of intention, one of those levels is called ham. Right? So niya. So ham is one of the kind of you are inclined towards doing something, but you haven't made your mind up to do it. And when you make up your mind to do it, in Arabic, the word is called azam. Ain za mim, azam. So azam means when you have firmly made a resolution, conviction that you're going to do this act, we call it an azam. But before you actually reach that, the first few stages is called ham. So hamamta. In the Quran as well, this word actually appears as well. Idh hammat. Yeah, idh hammat. So if you know in the Quran where this word is, put it in the comments below. I've just given you ishara, the indication. And also in Surah Yusuf as well, if you can find it in Surah Yusuf. إِذَا مَا هَمَمْتَ بِالْقَوْلِ. So when you have just inclined towards a statement, fil batili. Batil is the opposite of haqq. Something which is futile, something which is bad for you, something which has no benefit. So when you are inclined, when you intend to say a statement, bil qawli, with a statement, fil batili, regarding something that is batil, that is something void, something which is not allowed. فَجْعَلْ مَكَانَهُ التَّسْبِيحَ. إِجْعَلْ مَكَانَهُ. So إِجْعَلْ جَعَلَ يَجْعَلُ. Make مَكَانَهُ, in its place. So make its place. So although you say make its place, in English we translate it as make in its place. إِجْعَلْ فِي مَكَانِهِ. إِجْعَلْ مَكَانَهُ. Make in its place التَّسْبِيحَ. So tasbih is saying subhanallah, subhanallah. This is in reference to doing dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So at-tasbih, sabbaha yusabbihu, you say this person is doing tasbih of Allah. If you want to say this person is doing la ilaha illallah, you know what you say? You say this person is doing tahleel. Tahleel with a small ha. Tahleel. La ilaha illallah. You know how the Arabs say this person is saying Allahu Akbar? You say this person is doing takbir. Now I've got a trick one for you guys, if you guys know this. What do Arabs say when a person is saying la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah? So if tasbih is for saying subhanallah and tahleel is for saying la ilaha illallah, what is the phrase the Arabs use for when a person says la hawla wa la quwwata illa billah? Put it in the comments below. Now, as you know, from a grammatical point of view, this word has alif lam at the beginning and it also has an alif at the end, which it shouldn't. But this alif at the end is only there for poetry purposes, right? It's just to allow the poem to actually flow with the previous couplet. Yeah, because the previous one ended with mustariha, this one ends with at-tasbiha. In Arabic we call this ending and rhyming saja. Saja. Okay, so let's have a read of this again. اغتنم ركعتين زلفى إلى الله. Take benefit from 2 rakats zulfa, that will bring you close to Allah. إذا كنت فارغا, when you are free of your chores. مستريحا, and mustarih meaning relaxing. وإذا ما هممت بالقول, and when you intend to make a statement fil batil, that's in batil, meaning in regards to it being something futile you shouldn't be doing. فَاجْعَلْ مَكَانَهُ التَّسْبِيحَ, make in place of it dhikr of Allah, the tasbih, glorification of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Such a beautiful statement Sayyidina Ali radiallahu anh brings. Let me know what you guys think of this statement. I like some of the words in here. For example, اغتنم is a very nice word. Not many people use that word. I would suggest students of knowledge start using that word more in their Arabic practice. Likewise, zulfa, azlafa, yuzlifu, izlaf. And this is another word which you can start using more. And also, mustarihan, farighan, mustarihan is another nice word I like using. Farig, I'm farig. Faragtu min hadha al-amal. I am free from this action. Hamma yahummu. So hamma yahummu is also another word. إذ همت طائفة. Yeah. And I think these are the nice kind of expressions and words that you might want to اجعل مكانه, جعلت مكانه, you might want to say. جعلت مكان الشاي, جعلت مكانه عصير. جعلت مكان القهوة العصير. So you might want to use that word instead of saying things like بدل. طيب, let's do in Arabic now. يقول سيدنا علي اغتنم ركعتين. يعني خذ فرصة أو استفد من ركعتين, من صلاة ذات ركعتين. زلفى إلى الله, تقربا وإدناء إلى الله سبحانه وتعالى. إذا كنت فارغا مستريحا, هذا إذا كنت أنت لم يكن لك أي عمل, كنت خاليا فارغا من أي عمل, مستريحا تضطجع على السرير أو جالس على الكرسي. وإذا ما هممت, أو مستريحا متفرجا. وإذا ما هممت بالقول, وإذا أنت نويت وعزمت أو حصلت على إرادة في قلبك بالقول بأن تقول شيئا في الباطل, فيما يتعلق بالباطل مثل الغيبة أو الكذب أو غير ذلك. فاجعل مكانه التسبيح. اجعل بدل, استبدل هذا بذكر الله سبحانه وتعالى. استبدل هذا, يعني اجعل في مكان هذا شيء يقربك إلى الله سبحانه وتعالى. إذا كنت فارغا فاسرع إلى الصلاة. وإذا كنت هممت بقول باطل الذي يبعدك عن الله سبحانه وتعالى, فعليك بالتسبيح والذكر الله سبحانه وتعالى. ما شاء الله. ما رأيك في هاتين البيتين؟ جزاكم الله خير for watching this. I mean, beautiful poem. Imam Ali radiallahu anhu, he just brings such beautiful wisdom. Something which is very, very obvious to us, but he just makes sense when he says it. That look, if you're free, if you got nothing to do, take benefit of this time, because this time might not come again. Pray 2 rakats. How many people are going to be on the day of Qiyamah, or even just before they pass away, and they'll be thinking, I wish I spent more time praying 2 rakats to Allah, nafal. I wish I had not spent my time in talking about all these futile things that are displeasing possibly to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I wish I had used that time to do the dhikr of Allah, to glorify Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Beautiful advice in a beautiful poem. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know your reflections on this as well. Thank you to all my patrons who support my channel. May Allah bless all of you guys. If there's anyone out there who wants to support my channel, likes the work that I do, please consider becoming a patron. You can support my channel on a monthly basis in whatever amount you want to give, for however long you want to support. And there's also some perks. If you check out the Patreon, you'll find some perks in there as well. And that's it, guys. I will see you guys next time. Remember your du'as. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.